Hello and welcome to the Philippines. This is a trip up to Liloan. Liloan town city is just a little ways north of Cebu City, Mandawi City, and required a bus trip up over to Mandawi, and then a bus trip pretty much from Mandawi all the way up there, and then to get to here, going to look at a subdivision, new subdivision up here, and that will be in another video. But anyway, a hobble driver, motorbike driver, and he ended up getting a citation. Most places I've been in the city, hobble driver, the motorbike taxi, always has an extra helmet, and this guy did not have an extra helmet, and that's what you'll find once you get out of the city. In many of the cities, they don't enforce the back rider wearing a helmet. In fact, some places they don't enforce anybody wearing a helmet. They don't have the traffic enforcers out there. LTO, land transportation, is the ones that usually set up checkpoints, those types of things. And there was a checkpoint up here a ways, and he asked my friend to get off the motorbike and walk past the checkpoint while he drove past the checkpoint. And anyway, they had already noticed that his rider did not have a helmet, so they gave him a citation for 1,500 pesos. There are actually several subdivisions and a few condominiums up in as you go north out of Cebu City, Mandawi City, and not the real tall condominiums yet, but I know there are several expats who live outside the city. Much cheaper, generally much cheaper to live once you get out of the bigger cities. You do have the issue of transportation. I know some of those people have their own vehicles, so they can come and go. As long as you're not traveling during rush hour, the traffic coming in, like all over the world, traffic coming into cities in the morning during rush hour you need to add an extra hour. It's probably an hour and a half to get in from there on a regular day, depending upon the traffic again. Liloan has a Gaisano Mall there. It's not large like the Ayala Cebu City or SM Cebu City, the big malls, but most of what you would need are there. It's got one or more public markets. What happens in these smaller towns is that you'll see little markets popping up many places. Cemetery there on the left, and people go into the main market, or they have uh, trucks dropping things off a lot of trucks. They pick stuff up in the big markets like Carbon Market in Cebu City, bring it up into the smaller towns, or likewise the farmers from the what often happens, the farmers up in the mountains bring down the vegetables and fruits and whatever they have, eggs, and they have people in the city who sell them for them. So you can get many times pretty good prices once you get out of the city, out of the main supermarkets as well. Sometimes items are more expensive depending upon transportation, how far they've traveled. I don't think there's a hospital in town. If you need a hospital, you go into Mandawi City to the south, or going north would be Danao Hospital. So Liloan is one of those areas for those who want to live close to the big city but don't want to be in the big city, who want to be out and save a little bit of money. And there are a number as you go up into the foothills, a number of development subdivisions. This particular one, and I'll do a separate video about it later, La Almirah Crest by my van has houses, bungalows, as well as condominium on the property. Now, because of the present medical crisis and the type of quarantine that the country is under, uh, pretty much all developments have been shut down for about 4 months, and so they are got a ways to go to get the workers back in and to finish the work up. So that is that's sticking point. I believe these are turnover ready. Many of them are ready to turn over, but they're again because of the economic shutdown. Many of the workers went back to their home provinces, haven't been able to travel back into the work areas. Goes for infrastructure projects as well as housing developments. Anyway, a lot. Once you get off the main roads, there's a lot to see, a lot to do. Uh, Up in the mountains, you got caves, you've got a number of eco farm type things a lot of times. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please like the video, share the video, please subscribe. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you next time.